So an AQP is the additional qualified person on board, also sometimes called the first mate, and really they are the second in command to the race skipper. We get a lot of applicants for this role, and this time round we were looking at something around 130 applicants. Might give you some indication that the 11 that we've selected are really people that we see stood above the rest.
An AQP's role is almost a liaison between the skipper and the crew, and so those leadership qualities to be able to carry a team through that is really important.
Looked upon like a first mate, they are kind of second in command of the vessel underneath the skipper.
The thing I'm really looking forward to about being an AQP is working as a team or a kind of partnership with the skipper.
It's mainly a supporting role for the skipper in every aspect they do, whether it's the safety or the training or planning for the race.
I think you've got to be able to communicate well with people. You've got to be able to understand what people are going through, particularly crew. You've got to be able to lead from the front as well.
The minimum qualifications you need to be an AQP is a yachtmaster offshore that's commercially endorsed. And we say the minimum qualification. Actually, in the world of sailing, a yachtmaster offshore is one of the highest tickets you can get. If you look at the age of the AQPs, you may see that they may be a younger group, but that by no means means that they don't have experience. One of our youngest, in fact, she's 20 years old with 27,000 miles. That's a lot more than most yachtsmen would get in a lifetime.
Did leg 6 across the Pacific and got offered the job as an AQP for leg 7 and 8.
I started sailing with the race when I was 17. Sailed just over, round about 36,000 miles.
I did Sker expedition where we crossed up into the North Atlantic, kind of navigate with icebergs, kind of deal with kind of freezing cold fog.
I've done the Atlantic 3 times now.
I spent 25 years of my life being an airline pilot, and then I decided, instead of putting off my sailing aspirations, to actually sell up my home, quit my career and go on an adventure.
And really they're there to, first and foremost, to assist the skipper in every way, leading, teaching, developing the team. And so the teaching, training aspect of the job is extremely important.
I'm really passionate about sail training and development and learning, and the Clipper race really epitomised that for me.
I've been in that position myself. It's only 18 months since I was there as a crew member myself. What did I want to know at the time? Or what do I wish I'd been told? Can I help the crew in the same way? So I've been there and I know what I want to know.
So it's a great achievement in the aspect we get to teach people and coach people to become great sailors as well, and hopefully they fall in love with it. So it's an aspect of teaching still, but in a more harsh environment, I guess.
But also having the crew members there. It's when you've been trying really hard to get them to pick up a new skill, and then you finally see that moment and the light bulb moment of them finally getting it, and you see the excitement, the joy, and then they love every minute of it.
I'd like to think I bring quite a lot of patience and enthusiasm as AQP to my team. I'm always happy to help people with whatever they want to learn, but also interested in seeing what everyone else has to bring as well, and making sure that we can work best as a team.
The development for the AQPs is incredible, and we've seen it over the last 2 races. 6 of our current race skippers were AQPs in the last edition.
Being an AQP for me on the Clipper race is about a step in my journey towards eventually being a skipper on the race, hopefully.
On the 20th of May is the crew allocation. These are the people you're going to spend a year with and kind of form kind of deep bonds.
It's the real first step into actually, we're racing now, this is happening.
What I want to do most is for the lines to slip the dock and for us to start racing. I'm far more comfortable on a boat than I am on shore.